Okay.
For the first mixture, in my opinion, is a primary data because the first mixture was a gathered answer from the survey result. For the second picture, it was secondary data because it was collected through
From the
websites
article.
and articles.
Primary data provided in page 1 shows a simple data that are collected based on a simple survey. As mentioned above, the graph and answer are collected from just a simple survey.
So basically, the first question asks about what this data tells us. So it's basically simple survey answers from simple surveys or about the genre of music people dislike or like some favorite kind of music genre. It's just the simple ones. However, for the second page, which is the secondary data, it provides a more
The primary data examples provide a straight to the point answers, easy to understand graph, but less detailed in information.
So the first question is what the data tells us. The primary data visualizes the diverse music tastes of people, specifically the genres that they like. And the secondary data provides detailed percentages or different variables of certain artists, albums, and specific music tastes of people. Next, how might this data have been collected? So for primary data, it is collected by means of survey or possibly observations and interviews. Lastly, what makes these examples similar or different? The main difference is the type of data, namely primary and secondary data, which is different in the ways that the data itself is collected. And additionally, the second set of data is more detailed than the first one.
Alfian, give question.
Is it the secondary data that's more detailed? Why is it more detailed?
It's like an existing data, so it's like already currently fixed data, so like it's more detailed. While the graph one still can like increase or decrease. Yeah.
Okay, Alufia, you want to add?
The first set of data is all in different sets of graphs, mostly pie charts, and this only gives like a rough example of which genres of music people enjoy more. Then the second one, and in comparison to the second set, it is more. It's displayed. The data is displayed in tables, and it shows specifically which group of individuals enjoy what type of music and which artists are in each genre. The data and the second data, they both tell us about music. And for the second question, how might it have been collected? I think they are collected in different ways. Like the first one, they are more likely to be collected through a survey, while the second one is more on a complex manner, like probably through like applications, like have like a detailed collection of data. Like people often use this, so it was like written, and also it possibly might through like articles or official websites or documentations, etc. And with what makes these examples similar or different is that how are they presented. Like the primary ones are easier to understand, and it is
Based on some of like subjective
Yeah.
preference like that.
yes, like it is shown in the type of chart. Meanwhile, for the secondary, it is more complicated, and there are several trials, so it is more detailed than the first one. So it's quite difficult to understand. And that's for me.